Hey guys, my name is Jennifer, and for our tea time, I have water in my Stanley. I think something that I did this weekend was I ran the Cooper River Bridge Run, which was the 10K. It was so much fun. Now to dig into the journal article. So for the journal article, I chose Theory of Mind and Hair Cortisol in Healthy Young Adults, the moderating effect of childhood trauma. So the study looked at how childhood trauma affects people's ability to understand each other's feelings and stress levels. They measured stress using hair cortisol, which is basically how much stress your body has been under over time, and they measured this by getting a strand of hair. The study found that people who had childhood trauma struggled with understanding others' emotions and had higher stress levels due to it, meaning childhood trauma can mess with the way we interact socially and handle stress. They used a couple of tests to measure how people understand each other's feelings, and one was a questionnaire. The questionnaire was able to assist them their ability to understand others' beliefs, intentions, emotions in different situations. Another test that they did was a task. The task was looking to understand more of their basic social interactions and what that kind of looked like. What was really interesting is that not only did people with trauma had a hard time understanding others, they also had high stress due to it. But if they could get a better understanding of people's feelings, they could lower that stress. So basically, improving social skills could help lower that stress, especially for people with tough childhood. Let me take a sip real quick. There were some things to keep in mind, though. The study only looked at one point in time, so we can't say for sure what caused what. Also, the test might have been too easy for some people, and it could have been more challenging to get better results. Another one that was really huge is that they tested the test on all mentally healthy people, so that's kind of a really big limitation too. They didn't have any mentally health issue people who had mental health issues participate in the study. But overall, the study shows that learning to understand others better could be a great way to deal with stress, especially if you had been through a rough childhood. It might have helped prevent physical and mental health problems later on. So I really like the study because, there was like a big limitation. They only used mentally health people to participate in the study. But I think a big takeaway from the study was that by people understanding that it's hard for people with rough childhoods to understand other people's social cues. If they could tackle that now, it can help prevent them that physical and mental health problems on later, which is huge. And this study was really interesting too, because I didn't know that they can measure people's cortisol levels through their hair. That was neat to learn too. I hope everyone had a great weekend and is not tired from a 10K like I am. And if you are, congrats. We got, what is the 10K? We got over it.